3 ankle exercises. So we start by straightening one leg and tracing the alphabet with your toe. So A. Just do you can do cursive, you can do the capital letters, whatever you want to do. Just do the whole alphabet. Try to keep your knee straight. The movement is all from your ankle, or as much as you can. T, U. I do capital letters in my head. And Z. And repeat with the other leg. U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. No judging on my penmanship. Okay, now, next exercise, you're going to need some sort of bottle or something round. A water bottle would work. I have my trusty bottle of sriracha. I mean, who doesn't have that at their desk? At any rate, you just put that band around to keep it from moving too much. Scrunch, lift, scrunch, lift. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Scrunch, lift, scrunch, lift, scrunch. Oh, come on. Now my clock isn't working. What the hell? All right. Let's stop that. Well, all right, here we go. So, place your heel on the ground, kind of wrap your toes around the bottle, and then for 30 seconds, what you're going to do is raise your toes and then scrunch them. Raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch. 10 more seconds. All right, and now the other foot. Raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch. Scrunch, raise, scrunch, raise, scrunch. 5 more seconds. That's good. One more variation on this. To the alternate feet. Do the same thing, scrunch the toes around the bottle, but this time only raise your big toe up and down. Up, down for 30 seconds. And this is harder. If you really have a hard time, you can use your fingers to actually hold down the other toes. Or you can use your other foot to hold down the other toes while you just raise and lower your big toe. Whatever's easier for you. Surprisingly difficult. Okay, that's about 30 seconds, a bit of a rough start. And now the other foot. Raise and lower the big toe. For some reason this one's easier. But again, hold it down with your fingers. Yeah, that's harder for me. Do what works for you. Or you can cross your other foot over to hold your other toes down. And that's about 30 seconds. And I've gotten into the habit of now, even when I'm just sitting around a pool or whatever, just kind of doing that same motion without a water bottle, but just trying to move my toes independently. It's a good exercise. Okay, so I'm going to be using this rack here like it was a wall so that I can see my notes. Sorry I don't have this memorized for you guys. I'm not a professional. So stand about a step away from the wall. Step forward with one foot. Heel on the ground, toes up on the wall. Bend your front knee, the one closest to the wall, ever so slightly. Keep your back leg straight and lean forward into the wall or counter or whatever you're leaning against, and hold that stretch for 30 seconds. You will feel this in the back of your, particularly this calf, but also in the back calf. Try to keep your hips square. 29 and 30. Step out of it. And now do the other foot. Bend your front knee a little bit, back leg straight. Okay, so now we're going to come next to the wall here. Put your leg slightly forward, foot against the wall, and we're just going to push into the wall with our ankle, not with the leg, just with the ankle, ever so slightly, and then relax. It's a very small motion, 15 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Around. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so the next position, they suggest doing it against the wall and crossing your foot over and forward, but I found that too hard to keep my balance. So I do it in a doorway so I don't have to cross over as much. And I can just put my foot up against the wall and exert pressure into the door jamb there 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Flip around to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next is toe scrunches. And you can do it with fabric or without. I'm going to do one of each. So I like to stand next to a wall just so I have a little balance. And it's something that you just do for 30 seconds. Extend one leg forward, scrunch the toes, scrunching up the fabric, gathering it up underneath your foot. When you get to the end, you can shake it out again and do it again. For 30 seconds. And you don't have to do it with fabric. You can just do the motion. Next, put one foot forward, heel on the ground, and all you're doing is tapping your toes for 30 seconds. You can use a wall for balance, countertop, whatever you need to do. The goal is to be able to just stand and do it. Okay, 30. Oof. Break, and then the other foot. This leg is not as strong for me as this leg, so I have a harder time standing and balancing on it. It's okay. Working on strengthening it up. 30 seconds. Oh, man, that kills. And last but not least, stand with your feet about hip width apart. And all we're doing is just kind of lifting our arches up, then letting them drop. Lift, drop. 30 seconds. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. I have to tell you, my whole life I've had completely flat feet. Since I started doing these exercises a couple years ago, I now have a teeny tiny little baby arch. It's not much, but it is better, and it has improved my foot pain dramatically. And that's it. You are done with day 3.